are. Hope you're safe, enjoying the day. I'm here with Preston Sandlin with Home Inspection Carolina. We're here talking real estate. Thank you again for spending your Saturday with us. 704-570-1110. You have a real estate question, want to talk to us, want to be around us. It's so funny today, Preston, who is our home inspector and a partner with Jameson, has been with us for ever since we've been in business.
Yeah,
it's the only company we've worked.
Back before color TV, right?
Back when I walked uphill both ways to school.
There you go.
Preston has brought in visual arts to a radio show.
Yeah.
So it's been kind of interesting. I've seen all kinds of stuff, and then he brought in this rusty pipe, and I'm sure, like I said earlier, I'm sure Brett Wintergle and Vince and all the guys that use this studio.
There's like rust and dirt and all kinds of stuff.
It's all good.
Pigpen over here today.
It's all good. Yeah. So anyway,
COVID free.
Yeah, COVID. Yeah, exactly.
Might not be termite free.
So yeah, he brought in. He's got. I'm looking at wood that he's been eaten up by
termites, powder post beetles, rot.
Dude, I mean, this looks bad.
Yeah. Well, what I thought I would do, Paul, is bring in and talk to the listeners about different types of structural damage to the wood on your home. And the first one is moisture damage. You know, if you have high moisture above 20% over a couple of years, what happens is it gets that alligatoring look. It basically, you know, because it kind of looks like the back of an alligator, you know, sort of cubicle. They call it cubicle rot or dry rot, which is ironic because it's caused by moisture, right? But that'll rotten out and weaken the wood. I've seen floor joists like that I could stick my screwdriver through. So that's caused by high moisture over a long period of time.
What it looks like is early stages of driftwood.
Yeah.
I mean, it does. It looks like something you would see washed up on the beach.
Yeah, but if you see that and it's kind of squared off and you know, again, looks kind of alligatory, that's moisture damage. Now the next thing I've got is powder post beetles. Now these are insects. If you have these, call Marty Ivy, sponsor of the show.
334-1616 or bugivy.com.
Yep, he can take care of them for you. We see them, but you know, we refer them out to Marty. But what you'll see on the outside are these little holes. Look like
pinholes almost.
Yeah, have you ever seen like shot from a shotgun, like little pellets? That's what they look like. But then look at the destructive damage they do inside the wood. Because if you think about it, this is a board. This was a floor joist here. So they basically just hold that out, and it's real powdery. And I mean, literally, you know, I'm not going to bang it on here because Vince and Winterville and all those guys, they'll be dirt here for days. But obviously, that's what powder post beetle damage looks like.
Man, it looks like they ate the guts out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so the third one is the big one, termite damage. And termites, what they do is eat the spring wood. So you know how like when you cut a tree, it has rings in it?
Yeah. They
eat the spring wood, so when they get done with it, it kind of looks like pages of a book. They shell it out in layers. And then you'll see like mud, whatever, you know, if you're at the beach, you're going to see sand, but usually it's going to be mud and dirt packed in there. When you see dirt where dirt shouldn't be in the wood, that's probably termites, more than likely termites. And again, call Marty Ivy. What's the number?
704-334-1616 or bugivy.com. And by the way, how do they get in touch with you?
All right, yeah, for home inspection, homeinspectioncarolina.com or 704-542-6575. We'll check your house for the plumbing issues, the electrical issues, HVAC issues, or you know,
talk about the new service.
Yeah. Well, the new thing we're doing, Paul, is called a walk and talk. It's not a full inspection, but it's basically we go with you when you're showing the house, just to see. We go to the attic, crawl space, just see if we see anything really big. If you're going to have to put down a high due diligence. And due diligence,
it's a non-refundable deposit.
Yeah, it's kind of like layaway. It's like the old layaway. Yeah. It gets credited towards the price of the house should your offer be accepted, but you're really buying time, from what I understand. So if you walk away, then you lose that. So what we try to do is find out if there's anything big, so that you know you won't want to walk away. Or you know, it doesn't take the place of a full inspection by any means, but it takes a little bit of the risk out of putting a bigger due diligence down. It's called a walk and talk.
Yeah, that's a great service. That is a super service. I'm glad you're doing that. Before we end the show today, we still got a few more minutes. I'd like to talk to you about something that's very, very important to me. Two things on the opposite side of the scale. You know, I think about what's going on in our country right now, but I also think about things that are local to our community. Ramona Holloway, who is just an anchor around these halls now with the Knicks. Her Matt and Ramona have been just a staple around this place for forever. And Ramona and Matt are both very dear friends of mine, and know Ramona well. Well, her mother, Wheezy, has been a big part of Ramona's life, big part of Ramona's every moment world. And as I've known him a long time, of course, Wheezy has Alzheimer's and had passed away earlier this week, and was at the memorial service. And I'm really thinking about Ramona and their family, and about the life and legacy that Wheezy left behind. She was a wonderful woman and a friend, and I just want to reach out to Ramona and Ramona's family and just tell them how much we care and love them. And for those that didn't know, that her mother Wheezy had passed away and left a great legacy behind. She was a teacher. She taught many. She loved on many. She mentored many, and she made many, many laugh, just like Ramona has as well. So thank you for that. Also, want to take a moment based on our country and just say to the folks out there that are trying to come back home, and the folks that have lost their lives, we're thinking of you every moment, you and your families, and we are proud of those that have protected our country and tried to protect our countrymen, and those that spent time in Afghanistan. Your time was not wasted. We are safer today because of all of you. So thank you for that service, and for any that have served our country. So that's always been a big thing for me, and I honor those that serve, and will always honor. I don't care what war or whether you were in a war. The fact you wore the uniform is what matters. So I think today, you know, you heard me start the show mad, but you also hear me end the show to say I wouldn't live anywhere else, wouldn't be anywhere else, except right here. And proud to be an American, and proud to be a part of this community. And if you are interested in learning more about us, or you'd like to become a part of our real estate family by buying, selling, or investing in real estate, we'd love to talk to you. 704-846 Dunn. I almost gave your phone number. Hey, be careful there. 704
Well, you give it to them after they call you. Call Paul first, then call us.
704-846 Dunn. 704-846-3663. And I was going to end the show too with a couple more of these really fun phrases that you put in your description. Here's one. Here's a couple to end the show on, George. Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is said with an exclamation point in only a way that you would read it if you were reading it out loud. You're home. Doesn't that just make you want to buy?
That's it. That's it.
Okay. Also, a unique and elegant abode. How many more seconds do I have, George?
Like 12.
12. Okay.
Unique and elegant abode.
All right. Okay. Well,
I had to pull out my dictionary for that one.
how about the last one? Includes all appliances. The show your real estate today. God bless. Take care. We'll see you next week.
What's the big one you always hear? Cozy. In other words, it's small. Cozy means small. Yeah. It's kind of like that with hotels too. You know, you're always, you know, you want to get a good rate on the hotel, but you're also like, where exactly is this hotel located? Because even in Charlotte, you know, there's some decent hotels, but I'm like, They're in a really bad area. I don't
Yeah,
know.
man.
If
Great
somebody-
during the daytime.
I mean, like, I mean,
Explore the city during the day.
well, why is it like up and down 85? I swear, like
Hey,
80.
Paul, that's Gary's number, it's in circle.
Okay.
85 goes through the hood of every city. It goes through the hood of
Yes,
Charlotte.
it does. Atlanta, Georgia.
It goes through the hood of Greensboro. It's that convenient to the freeway description.
Suicide attack that killed 13 American service members and wounded 20 Israelis, killing over 160 Afghan civilians.
Fox's Lucas Thomas is at the Pentagon. Hurricane Ida is expected to strike the New Orleans area tomorrow.
Hey Gary, send me your address to paul@myjamesonhomes.com. Period. Thanks again for participating.
But some people are sending others to do their hurricane errands for them.
I'm shopping for somebody else.
That's what I'm talking about, send somebody else to do your hurricane errands, I like it.
A lot of business made a lot of money.
We just went to New Orleans about.
I don't like New Orleans.
It was the first time I'd ever been. It's a little different. It's
Dirty.
that Beale Street, not Beale Street, Bourbon
Bourbon
Street.
Street, nasty, dude.
Yeah.
Monster Category 4 hurricane with winds of 140 miles an hour. President Biden says he's ordered 5
If I went again, I'd probably go to the Garden District.
We went to a fancy restaurant downtown New Orleans, and then when we came out, there was yellow tape across, and they just shot somebody.
Gosh.
I mean, the dinner was like $400, and right outside, somebody got shot.
Oh my gosh. It's definitely a different vibe than any other.
Yes, sir, buddy.
Specializing in spinal correction, nutritional coaching, and cellular detoxification.
Spinal correction.